Hey everybody, I'm Colin McKenzie with Storybuilt. You all saw what we produced for Light Up the Night in Sioux Falls. In this video we're going to give you a little behind the scenes look at what it took to pull the event off. Tony Erickson, the organizer of Light Up the Night, came to Storybuilt and said, we want to do this event, can you capture it on video? We said sure. When it started, it was drones, and then it went to a fixed wing plane, and then it went to helicopters. And literally, it went from 0 to 60 in about 6 hours. After the initial call, Storybuilt, we just kind of sprang into action. We mobilized all of our team members and kind of came up with an action plan as what we could do since we knew we were going to be flying in a chopper. We had multiple cameras at our disposal, try to capture everything that we could possibly capture while we were in the air. One thing we did do prior to the event, we were able to go and get hands-on with the helicopter. Rob Long and I went up, we did a check ride, and we kind of tried to figure out what we thought would be the best angles to capture the city when it lights up. We needed that because we had to familiarize ourselves with the craft itself. We knew the doors would be off for the evening shoot. So we took our time. The pilot, Ryan, was fantastic. He showed us everything that he could to try to help us. So after we landed from the check ride, we had our positions and we knew the altitudes we were going to fly. But our original assessment of camera placement and where we were going to ride didn't work. So we had to reassess when we got back on the ground, determine that I had to shoot off the left side of the craft versus the right side. So we had to make some adjustments so that he knew which doors to take off for the event itself. You know, when we went up, we didn't know what to expect that we would see. We decided to shoot at 5,000 feet to get kind of the overall shot of the city. And I mean, the city looks so much different at night. But we were really surprised. I mean, we could see the twinkling of all the flashlights and phones and everything that people were holding up. And some of the stuff, you couldn't capture it all. It was just kind of overwhelming. Then from there, we kind of moved around from one part of town to the other to try to capture what scenes we could. I mean, I was literally hanging out the side of the door of the helicopter with my camera in my lap, shooting down, and I could just see all the twinkling lights, and it was just super cool. One of the cool things we did do is we streamed from a phone to the Storybuilt Facebook page. And so we streamed the whole flight from when we took off all the way till we landed and got out of the chopper. And it's crazy, but we had like 58,000 views on that Facebook page video. And we had a reach of like almost 100,000 people. So it showed how many people were watching and how many people cared. I mean, we had hundreds of messages saying, thank you, we love what you're doing, thank you for this, it's so uplifting. Makes me feel good to live here. That is really, really cool feeling. That's really why we do what we do.